everyone, and welcome back to another shell finding adventure. It's an absolutely beautiful day. I think it might be another good day for the rack line, because the tide is not getting too low. Look, I just spotted this shiny one. Oh, I didn't actually think it would be a hole on the bottom because I could see it was like a young shell. It's like a sub-adult or a juvenile shell. I thought it was going to be like cracked and missing on the bottom. Oh, and yes, I did pick up a few mini sand dollars first to bring me luck. I reckoned it worked. This is beautiful, by the way. I really love sub-adult shells. They are very delicate and they're not usually one that collectors want to take, but I mean, I think they're really unusual and a bit rarer to see, so I like them quite a lot. I reckon this one is a sub-adult eroded cowrie. That is super cool. So for today, like I said, the tide is not getting down too low. We might check around the cliff for, a very short while before we come back to the rack lines down on the other side of the beach, I think. Oh, is that an operculum? It is. Actually, it's a nice operculum. I did not drop it twice. I don't think I found a nice operculum in a while. This one is from a turban shell called a military turban. Hiding right down there. There has been so many of these washing up lately. Hello, sir. Yes, he does have a bit of a broken lip, but these guys are super delicate, so it doesn't surprise me. It is a brown-lined paper bubble snail. They're like paper thin, as the name would suggest. And some people say, oh my goodness, I can't believe they wash up, without breaking. Well, these guys actually live in these rock pools. They don't need to wash up, really, for them to come into our lucky sheller's hands. Oh my goodness, are you whole? It is whole. Oh my goodness, look at that lovely base on it. Look at that lovely dark color. Oh my goodness, a cloud just came across. He is super glossy and dark. Look at how almost black his tips are at the front. I was just starting to walk around to the other side of the cliff. I've been seeing people walk past here pretty much for the last half an hour this morning. Okay, this is a crazy truth bomb I'm about to drop on you. Some people come to this beach to enjoy a beach day and not pick up any shells. Oh my goodness, I'm just very lucky today that we had those kinds of visitors so far. I'm not actually saying what it is. Wow, he is super smooth and shiny on the top. It is a grape cowrie, also called a stippled cowrie. He is super dark. Usually they're a lighter, pinkier, purplier color. He doesn't have many of his stipples either because, I don't know, he's just super glossy. Wow, I'm gushing about him. Oh my goodness, super happy with him. No, you are kidding me. I literally just picked this guy up. 2 steps later, is this one whole? Is it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is whole. His mouth is weird, guys. It's like a freak mouth. Hold on, let me get the sand out of that. Oh my goodness. Let me just blow it out. Yeah. Oh my good golly goodness. Look at this guy. Wow, he's got a very nice, light blue pattern on the top, still darker than the usual for a grape cowrie. Oh my goodness, he's stunning. Also, I was going to say maybe he's a sub-adult, but no, his teeth are fully grown. He has an extra large opening right there because he is a freak cowrie. I mean, I don't think I've ever really found a freak cowrie before. These guys just grow a bit weird. So, cowries, snails are just like people. Sometimes they grow with a deformity and they grow their shells with a deformity too. And that's what this guy is. He's like my first or my second ever freak cowrie. I'm completely going nuts today. These guys are wonderful. Well, I just arrived on the other side of the lighthouse. No more crazy cowrie finds on the walk around. But I do have this guy now. He is just a fairly decently sized keyhole limpet. His keyhole's right in the middle. There's a few bits of sandy grit in there. Yeah, it's actually very nice on this side. It's not too windy. The waves are calm. I hope it's brought up some nice shells for us. Looks like our first crowned cone. Yeah, looks empty as well. He's actually a good one. He's got some nice brown coloration on him. Lovely pink tip as well. I think we'll be taking this guy with us today. The Mystery Cave of Doom has a snakehead for me. My goodness, I think he's a fairly good snakehead. He's certainly very shiny on that bottom. We'll have to see how he dries, but he is a wonderful snakehead cowrie. My goodness, right behind the absolute tragedy of a big broken deer cowrie, we've got quite a nice looking cone. Hello? Yeah, it is a nice looking cone. He is empty too. I think it's a captain cone, guys. Just a little baby one. My goodness, he is adorable as well. Well, I did not think it would be a good day for the rock pools. I just put that captain cone away, and before that water came, I noticed quite a nice muricate cone down there. Where did it go? My goodness, where did it go? There it is. There it is. Oh, I'm slipping and sliding on this rock. Oh, it's very deep. This one. Hello, let's take a look at you. My goodness, yes, it only has pebbles in there. Oh, it's got its lovely tip on top. It's not missing it. It's got some lovely colors. It's got the whole lip. Okay, I'm freaking out because this is a very nice one and it's quite an uncommon find. It's got lovely coloration around that swirl too, like little dots on it. What a beautiful muricate cone. Okay, I'm just having a very lucky day today. Oh, this one down here definitely needs a cleanup. Can I get him out? Is he like, he does come out. Oh, I thought for sure that one would have a gigantic hole in the bottom considering how absolutely sorry he's looking on his point right there. It is a beautiful checkered bonnet. My goodness, lovely patterning on him, lovely condition except for all of this green stuff. I dare say that the shell is not shiny where all that green stuff is. It's probably quite coarse because it wouldn't have been able to grow on a shiny shell. But yeah, I think it'll look very nice with a bit of a cleanup. Loud. Oh, there's just a very cute little graceful cowrie in here amidst all the gross sea sponge stuff. Here we go. He's got like a lovely light blue color. He might have been sitting in the sunlight for a while. Just a cute little graceful cowrie. And with that, I think we might head over to the rack lines again. Well, there is actually a decent amount on the rack lines today. Let's start things off with one of the more common ones. Got myself a lovely blotched neurite. Anyway, let's see if we can get some goodies before it gets too hot to stay out here. Oh my goodness, I love these. I found one of these the last time I was here. Oh, he's got lovely light coloration. It's a little baby migrating moon snail. Just love the juvenile pattern on it with those kind of like stripy dots. I don't know, he is very adorable. Oh my goodness, right on top, staring me in the face, sand-colored and hard to spot. Look at him. He is actually lovely and shiny. He's just probably one of the smallest cowrie species we can get here. I call him the fringed cowrie. He's probably the small-toothed cowrie. It's fine. They're like same but different. I can't tell the difference. Anyway, he is extremely lovely. Very uncommon here usually, but they've been washing up like crazy lately. You will not believe this. I had my bucket here. I was leaning over to get the little cowrie here. I did not actually notice this. Is it a live one? My goodness, it's a purple sea urchin. Is it? I'll have to give it the definitive test. If you know what the definitive test is, you know it. Don't question it. I might just rinse him in the water, see if he moves or something. That is super cool. All right, let's have a little look. Yeah, I don't know. The definitive test, guys, it tells me he is no longer alive. So after washing this guy out, he is not moving. They usually have very obvious movements with their little needles. And it kind of looks like the shell is starting to pull away from those inner teeth there, which is usually a good sign that they are deceased. I'm not sure though, but yeah, I do not think this one is a live one anymore. I think he was like tossed around in some of the wet rough swell lately and has just washed ashore as is. Oh, I just found something very good. Oh my goodness, he is lovely. I was like spending the last couple of minutes chatting, just walked back to the spot where I kind of was before because I did not see this the first time. He is an absolutely beautiful chestnut-banded sand snail. Yes, definitely empty. These guys are fairly rare for me to find. I've only found maybe a half a dozen in 2 years. This one could potentially be the nicest one. Oh my good golly goodness, that's so sweet and swirly. I might collect a few of these if I see them. Yeah, little bean trivia, sometimes mistaken for a cowrie. They are very like a cowrie. They're a cowrie ally, but actually something called a trivia shell. Oh my goodness, look at this little thing. Can you even see it? It's so small and teeny tiny. It is a type of nutmeg shell that we sometimes get here. They're a very small species of nutmeg shell. This one's a baby though. I believe it is the white dogwelk or the whitish dogwelk. One of those. He's actually got this lovely dark coloration on him. I think he's spectacular. So yep, he can come with us too. Oh wow, so there was a bunch of this kind of like seaweedy stuff that I just kind of like smushed off the top, and there's a lovely big cowrie underneath. I'm just like very surprised because it's a graceful cowrie, and I think it's probably the largest graceful cowrie I've ever come across. There we go. See, I just found another graceful cowrie, so that's like the average size for them. My new one is just a whole heckin' heap larger, so yep, that is very, very cool. Gosh, he's got a lovely shine and a big spot. Okay, yep, he is another one to come with us. Ooh, another good cowrie find, and there's also a very cute little dog whelk right next to him. First of all, we will take this guy, a beautiful little clandestine cowrie, very nice. And this one right here, oh my goodness, he is lovely on top. Look at that lovely dark patterning on him. He is the gaudy dog whelk, another kind of like, I guess it's in like the nutmeg family or genus, but I mean, it's called a dog whelk. It's another very cute small species of nutmeg shell. These guys are very common here, but I might collect a few of them today. I'm feeling the need for some more purple in my life. This guy is just a little ironic Talon. Oh my goodness, that is very, very big. That is a very big one. Oh my goodness, he's lost almost all of his stripes on top of him. Poor fella. This must be a fairly old shell then, or maybe they just like wear away very quickly. It is another brown line paper bubble snail. He may or may not be a keeper. I don't know, I'll have to decide later, but yeah, he can go in there. My first one today is still in the safety of my backpack, along with my grape cowries. Oh, that one looks quite nice. I'm just down at the wet rack line for a second. There's not actually that much down here, but I noticed this lovely guy. Look at those lovely stripes on him. He is the gold-mouthed periwinkle. He is just absolutely wonderful. They often quickly lose their stripe markings on top to be kind of like just a plain color instead, but yeah, I definitely like the ones with the markings more. Ooh, I just swiped down and revealed this guy. Oh my goodness, he's very nice on top. I did think he might have had a hole on the top. You know, knowing my luck, these juvenile cowries are very thin shells. This one's a bit less thinner than usual because it's a corica cowrie. I always find that they're just a little bit thicker than the usual juveniles. A little crowned cone right here. They don't usually wash up onto the rack line like this, or I guess they do sometimes. Anyway, he's just a little one. I did pick up a bigger one off camera earlier too. Yes, he is another beautiful crowned cone with some lovely black coloration on him. Oh, that one's cute. I do like these, even though they are quite common here. Yes, it is just a telescoped dove shell. He's just a little one. I just like how sleek they look when they're all shiny like this. Oh, look at him. I did not see him. He is so teeny tiny. He's probably like the smallest one of these I've ever seen in my life. He is the little teardrop bean cowrie. He is like smaller than a grain of rice. I don't even know if I'm focusing on it. He's so teeny tiny. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put him in here and never see him again. I promise you, he's probably going to get lost inside of a moon snail. Oh, another goodie. I've actually gone a while since the last goodie. This shell pile is mostly just, well, shell grit and common stuff. I want to find the cool stuff. Here we go. We've got ourselves a lovely complex sundial right here, I believe. There's a few different types of sundials we can get here, and this is one of them. I like him, except he's probably like the least impressive of the bunch. Oh, that is definitely, yes it is, Hole. That is definitely the biggest pheasant shell I've ever seen. I mean, ever seen here. The pheasant shell can get like monstrously huge in other parts of Australia, but yep, that one's just a nice size to have. Look what I found. Hello, donkey, sir. Oh my good golly goodness, he is lovely. Looks like he's a pretty shiny one too. He's in very nice condition. A friend of mine just like literally like 20 minutes ago challenged me to find a donkey cowrie and a Wental trap. I found the donkey, yes! Oh, this one is very cute. Yeah, is he gonna snap in half the second I touch him? Sometimes I pick up the little skeleton, they snap as soon as I pretty much turn them over once. Yes, this guy looks like he is possibly a very juvenile, I want to say scaly skeleton maybe, although he doesn't look too scaly right now. He's just a lovely pop of colour on the rack line. Oh, what's that one? Oh, he does have the tip. Hello, sir. Oh, actually, you know what? I have seen these before. I just never really figured out their name. That's why I'm not really sure if I ever really put them on camera before. I'm gonna guess it's some kind of turrid shell because I'm not really sure what it might be otherwise. Maybe a mitre? I don't know. It's very large. I think I found smaller ones in the past. Another sundial. Oh my, I just like moved some debris off the top of it. Yes, is it another complex sundial? Or, actually, you know what? I think it's the type of sundial I found last time I was here. I think it was called a sharply keeled sundial. Just because it's got kind of like a shinier texture about it. Oh, don't drop it. Yep, he can come with us too. Oh, quick, before the water comes up again. Yes, I just saw this guy wash up before my eyes. Another teeny tiny little teardrop bean cowrie. I mean, he is bigger than the first one I found today, but yes, just another little cutie from the rack line. That one looks very nice on the bottom. Is he like, oh, he's actually, I thought he'd be like a darker color on top. He feels nice and shiny. He's just a lovely kind of like pinky purple color. Yep, very nice flat sand snail. Oh, is it a donkey or a clandestine? It's a clandestine. I kind of thought it'd be a clandestine. Even when they're upside down, you can usually see a bit of the black on the donkeys if they're a donkey. Anyway, that's like what, the second one today? He is absolutely lovely, I think. It looks whole on the bottom. Is it? Oh, yes, it is whole on the top. Oh my good golly goodness. He is freaking adorable. It's a little sand snail. You know, I'm not exactly sure which sand snail he is. My best guess would either be the black-mouthed sand snail or the threaded sand snail. It's hard to tell. His markings are a bit different than both of them that I typically find. He is very adorable. Okay, yep, that's very nice on the dry rack line. I guess no one's checked this one yet. Oh, he looks nice on the side, like he's got a bit of orange. He looks fairly normal on the top anyway. It is a very common one for here. It's the zebra top shell. So here are the shell finds for today, and if you've enjoyed them, please hit that like button for me and subscribe if you want to see more shelling adventures. Oh my goodness, everyone, if I sound pleased, then it's because I am like pleased as anything. Oh my, I got a whole bunch of absolutely wonderful seashells today. And of course it is time to talk about a favorite, so please, if you have a favorite as well and want to let me know, you can tell me down in the comments. But as for my favorite, you know what, I'm not even going to give any special mentions because, you know, I'm just going to go like straight to the favorites. I have a lot of favorites today. Hold on, everyone. The first favorite, of course, goes to this wonderful purple-spined sea urchin. I'm not sure which sea urchin it is exactly. After I wet this guy, he did start to have a pretty funky whiff about him. So, you know, that is pretty much concrete proof to me that he is no longer with us. I'm trying to decide if I want to like keep him and display him with the spines or without the spines. I'm kind of like a coin flip away from deciding, I think. Also, the ants have a very large interest in him. I'm just going to leave him over there for a second. The next favorite, oh my, is going to be this guy. Aha, I just love this one. I just don't often see them, sorry. He is a beautiful chestnut banded sand snail. Absolutely beautiful. Got an uninterrupted brown line. I got a few at home that have like a big white interruption in their line, so that is just very exciting. Also one that I kind of forgot about until I started putting him out. It's this beautiful muricate coat. Oh my good golly goodness. He has got some absolutely lovely deep dark colors on him. So yep, he is another favorite. And okay, I'll just pick up. Oh god, you know, I'm gonna give this one a favorite because I think he's adorable. Little small-toothed cowrie or fringed cowrie. I never know what they are. He can have a favorite. I'm just giving out favorites a day. Same with the donkey, because why not? Obviously, the top favorites go to these two today. Oh my goodness. Like within 2 steps of each other. Absolutely lovely pair of grapes. This one has an absolutely amazing dark color on it. This one's kind of got like a very weird color. They're both lovely and glossy, but of course, the one with the weird light blue color has that absolutely wonderful freak opening on the bottom, just absolutely stunning with those orange ribbed teeth as well. Of course, you know, the one behind him, he's no slouch either. He looks absolutely fan-freaking-tastic for what he is too. I'm gushing again. Okay, yep, those ones are my top favorites for the day. And that's it for this time, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.